On a spot of land that was once desert, now stands the city of Glendale, and a building filled to the brim with fans, State Farm Stadium. Matt Prater ready to get this one going. And away we go in Glendale. Xavier Gibson now to return. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Off play action, Rodgers. It's caught, that's Mike Williams. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Play action with Rodgers. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it. No connection to be made.
And he works it deeper into enemy territory past the 40. 6 yards the pickup there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Now Rodgers on 3rd and short. That's caught for the first. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. They'll get 18 yards there. And it's good enough for a New York first down. Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Play fake, it's Rodgers. Flushed out of the pocket. Caught by Lazard. And he will score. It's a New York touchdown. The Jets take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ballgame.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And look at this return. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. And off to Benson to start the drive. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Murray on 3rd down. And he's going to go down. Jets brought the pressure and got to him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And that punt hits and kicks out of bounds beyond the opposing 35. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Off the play fake, here's Rodgers. Buys time, rolling right. Now he looks middle, throwing deep. He's got it at the 30. And he flips the field for them before being taken down. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Rodgers here off the play action. Buying some time right. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play. They motion the slot man right. They'll run here. It's Hall. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Hall gets it again on 2nd down. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Now Rodgers on 3rd and goal. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. Greg Zuerlein going to try to knock this through for the Jets. High percentage look for him here from the left hash.
Goal to go, and to come away with nothing. Zip, zilch, nothing. It's not all on him for missing the kick. He could shoulder the blame with the 11 other guys who couldn't find the end zone on 1st, 2nd, or even 3rd and goal.
And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
They give on 2nd to Benson. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a 1st down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
Forced out to his right. And that catch is made down the right sideline. Great effort there. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Murray. That's incomplete left side. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Hand off to Benson from the gun. Juke the defender. And they make the stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Coach.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. And we will not get another play. That's going to do it for the 1st quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. Back and ready now for the 2nd quarter. It's Cardinals football. They have 2nd down behind the sticks. Staying on the ground with Benson. Jukes one defender. And a little space is all he needed to reach that 35-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 6.
3rd and long for him here. Throw caught at the 6. And he's going to get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. So following the missed point after, the chance to take his frustrations out on that football as he sends this away. Kickoff taken at the 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Throwing now, off play action. He's throwing deep to the left side. That's grabbed inside the 30. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Here's Rodgers on 1st and 10. Bails out of the pocket quick. This one falls incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
They give on 2nd to Hall. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire 1st half. They drop him behind the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Got Williams, and it's complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. All set up now for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Hall. And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that run stopped for a loss. The Jets take their 1st time out. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half.
Well, once we saw them on a collision course with one another, we know how inertia works. The bigger man, he wins.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. From the shotgun, Rodgers. He's on the move. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Headed out right. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the 1st.
You know, that may have been a situation when you look back on it and he watches the tape the next day. He's got to find a way to throw the ball because his running ability, while it gets him some yards, is not enough to get the 1st down.
They'll run for it with Hall. And this one doesn't go far. He won't get to the end zone, and they turn it over as 4th and goal fails. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. He'll throw it from his own end zone. McBride hauls it in. And he's brought down at the line.
And the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
4, 2, 2. Hey, shift. Hey. Oh.
Throwing from his own end zone. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
From his own end zone on 3rd and long. To the left sideline, complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Back to the air, Murray. Benson's got it. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Cardinals in the hurry up now, racing the clock as they work to get set. Benson now from the gun. No one around. He's got space. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from a score was getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him.
That pass is complete to McBride. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. From the gun, it's Murray. And this is Cup. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals get some late points in the lead. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game.
Will line up for the two-point conversion.
Hey.
He's throwing for it. And he won't get away. They bring him down. The sack prevents them from adding another 2 more to that lead. Now Prater on to send it away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Rodgers here from the gun. It's taken in by Williams. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. Quite the start to that drive, huh? The first play sets him up now at the 38. And down he goes. The Cardinals got there. Timeout called by the Jets. That's their final one. Offense to the line for second down. Trying again following the sack. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work. Whew, very fortunate that didn't go as a turnover, and that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Off play action, Rodgers. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. Trying to find his tight end. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. On is the punt team, and away goes the punt. Starts the return at the 34. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. 1st and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here.
Whoa. Omaha.
They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And they bring him down after he ran through him up to the 43. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
He's back to throw. Escapes the pocket. Now here he goes. And he's able to cross midfield before going out. So it's halftime here in Glendale with the Cardinals out in front. Now we'll send you to our studios in Orlando and Jonathan Coachman for a look around the league with our EA Sports Halftime Report. As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome you all back for the start of our 3rd quarter. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Here's a return from the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. They'll bring him down on the return as he gets this to the 33.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that sets you up for success.
And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. He made it 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4. Omaha. From the 39. On the move, headed right. Connection made with his back deep downfield. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. On 1st and 10, it's Murray. He's got him, that's McBride. And he's able to get this down to the 13. Offense in the hurry up here. It's Benson on the give. And he drives this forward to the 6. It's a 6-yard gain. That sets up 1st and goal.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he will carry this across for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals grow the lead coming out of halftime. Prater on for the PAT. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. They'll probably still mentally kicking himself after that missed point after. He can take a little frustration out here as he kicks this away. Has this at the 6. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They start the half with a give to Hall. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down. And they'll throw this instead, trying to catch him off guard. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. So it's 2nd down coming up.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Short pass caught by his tight end. And he gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Cardinals side of the field. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
Hey, 626.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Throw complete to Williams. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
26.
They'll throw again, Rodgers. And there's a man there, it's intercepted. And the Cardinals have it as he records the 1st interception of his young career. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
Benson once more. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. That one ends up a gain of 6. And it'll be 1st down, Arizona. Play action now, Murray. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery. They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down. Another try following the sack. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Here he is on third and long. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. And they really went for it on third down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing fourth down. The Cardinals out for the punt. And he's getting the call for the second time this game. Collects this at the 32. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. It's a 54-yard punt that time. And it'll be Jets football. New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. First down, Rodgers. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And it sets up second down. Now here's Rodgers. Chased out to his right. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. That's complete to Wilson. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end. To the air here on first down, Rodgers. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So they're left facing third and long.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
Rodgers throwing on third down. He's got it over the middle. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. This is the end of the third quarter. The Jets have it, but some work to do in the final frame. They're trailing. Up to the line, and they're set. First and 10. Hall takes it straight ahead. And he will score. Touchdown, New York! The Jets now within one score in the fourth. Breece Hall with the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Fielded at the 7. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brock, he's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. They've got first down from the 31.
Coach. Hey, easy, Quavo. 2-2.
Now an inside give to Benson. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Out of the gun. Here's Murray. Taken in by Harrison. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Working quickly here.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 7.
Easy. 2-2.
He'll throw it. That's caught for the first. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Benson on 1st and 10. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
To the left side, and it is caught. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
What? Yeah.
They'll run it here. It's James Conner. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did. Even though that run did not net them a first down, I can promise you this, Kate. I promise you. I know how it works. They're going to circle that one. They're going to remember that one. And when they need some key yards on the ground, they'll come back to that call later.
Sit. Omaha.
3rd down, Conner gets it. And he's going to score. It's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals stretch it to a 2-score game in the 4th. It's a James Conner touchdown. That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead. So following the missed point after, the chance to take his frustrations out on that football as he sends this away. Returning it from the 4. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Rodgers. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 2nd down. Rodgers will look to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
3rd and long for him here. He has the first over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. It's a pickup of 11. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down. Throwing once again, Rodgers. That one is caught left side of the field. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot.
And he will score. It's a New York touchdown. The Jets now within 1 score in the 4th. Breece Hall with the touchdown. Zuerlein on now for the extra point. That one right down the middle. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. Now with almost 2 minutes left, they're lining up for an onside attempt they need to recover. And the Cardinals hands team secures the football. Needed to try it, we all get it, but didn't work. Still now have those 3 timeouts to fall back on.
They did need to try it, but I think there is a school of thought of, hey, also kick it deep with those 3 timeouts. So now your defense can't give up a yard. Right now, you've really burdened your defense to get a quick stop, a quick stop, a quick stop, and make sure they do not give up any yardage to this opposing offense.
Let's go defense. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Push. Let's go.
The give now to Benson. Oh, he lost the football! And this is going to be a turnover. The defense... play.
You're using this play to try for a first down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for third.
Now hang on. They want to take another look at this play, and a very important call coming up late in this game. So the review saves them a turnover. He was, in fact, already down when the ball came free.
Omaha. Go.
Connor on the inside give. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because money down, they want the ball, but a 3rd down run for a first down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
Big Ace.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's brought down for a loss. Timeout called by the Jets. That's their final one. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Coach. Omaha.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. That's caught at the 4. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. Trying to run it in, Connor. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. So a timeout's taken, just 5 seconds left. And after the pause, we're going to see our last play of the game. Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal.
Omaha. 2-1.
Hand off to Benson from the gun. And he stopped just a little short of the goal line. He's down to the 2. One final second on that clock. There's a timeout. We'll have to wait just a touch longer to close this one out.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive. Try to stick them with the loss and make a difficult 4th down decision.
2-1.
The flag comes out. This is going to back them up to the edge of the end zone. One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Opportunity here for this defense if they can make this stop on 3rd and goal. They'll run here following the penalty. And he's got them down to the doorstep inside the 5. So the Cardinals pick up the win in this one. And this is exactly how they wanted to go into that bye week, partner, with a victory and some positives to build on in that nice extra time off. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Huard, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Cardinals as we say so long from Glendale.